Hi everybody, so this is my second response to our discussion this week. I decided to do the put yourself under the microscope and do that analysis for this week. So some of the notes I have, so the first question is, in what situation do I nearly always find myself using my phone or device? I feel like it's usually out of boredom. If I am bored or just sitting and relaxing, I'll usually pick up my phone to either read a book or to, scroll through TikTok. The other ones are there triggers that automatically motivate you to to reach for your phone. I really feel like a lot of my reaching my phone is if I am alone or there's really nothing else going on to do. That is when I will reach for my phone. It's kind of like a habit. Like if I'm sitting and waiting, I'll reach for my phone. If I'm just sitting alone somewhere, I'll reach for my phone because I'll read a book or play a game or scroll the TikToks, as I said. And I think I kind of answered the other one. The emotional state before I use my phone is usually boredom, or if there is a need, I got to call somebody, I got to text somebody. How does my posture change when I'm using my phone? I call it shrimping. It's where you kind of just like shrimp into your phone and then you're just like leaning in, you've got a hunchback and all of that. For me, in going through chiropractic stuff, they're like the amount of pressure that is on your back when you're doing that, I believe the equivalent is like 40 to 50 pounds. So it's not very good for your back. So that's something I do try to be aware of. And then how do I feel while I'm using my phone? I don't think I feel very much, but one thing that through like therapy and figuring out like ADHD and stuff is that chasing the dopamine. It gives that little burst of like, that feels really good. Like, oh, I saw something I liked, I read something that was fun. It's chasing that dopamine is kind of that feeling that I get when I am using my phone. Are there moments when I realize I don't have my phone, and how does that make me feel? Yes, there are moments I realize it, but I am an avid phone loser. Like I lose it all the time. I'll set it down somewhere and I have no idea where it went. And then I'm like, okay, whatever about it. Unless I'm waiting for something. If I'm waiting for a phone call or waiting for some sort of notification. Like recently I was waiting for, some information on a job and I was constantly on my phone checking my email and doing all that. So not knowing where my phone was or that I wasn't going to hear it if they called me to tell me I got the job, that kind of thing will make me anxious. Other than that, if I am around all the people I want to be around and there's nothing waiting for me, that's when I lose my phone the most. The other one is, when in my day, either with or without my phone, do I feel most energized, engaged, joyful, effective, and purposeful? What am I doing? Just being around my family and doing fun things with them, any sort of fun activity that involves all of them. When I am with other people who are using their phones, how does it make you feel? It depends on the people. I feel like if I'm not on my phone and I'm wanting to engage, I get a little bit like, oh my goodness, get off your phone, like be present, be with people. Other than that, I kind of go find something else to do, or if I'm close enough to those people, I'll poke at them and be like, hey, it's time to get off your phone. But yeah, that was actually really cool to go through this and see how I felt, because honestly, I'm not as attached to my phone unless there's something I'm waiting for. Well, I'm excited to hear everybody else's responses. Have a great week.